9:15. Late for the 9:30 class again. Oh shit. Is there a bike around there? Oh yeah, there is. Cool. Yep, I'm all set. Bye! Oh man, not again. I just saw the bikes. Where did they go? Oh my god. What do I do about it now? I'm gonna be late for class again.
Hi everybody, this is Pankhuri, first year SDM student,
Hey, this is Raj, first year SDM student again.
waiting by 3.
Hey. So last year we said we're going to analyze housing prices and identify the next best area for investment. We figured out there are a lot of issues with it, including the quality of data. So we pivoted from there and we're now looking at analyzing Ford's bike sharing data. This is sharing service across the Bay Area. We have two key takeaways. One is for the consumer to be appreciative of what is the future availability of bikes in a particular docking station. The second is to help companies such as Ford plan their infrastructure in the future better.
Plan to use the dataset from the Ford Go bike. For data storage, we will be using MongoDB and the API from Ford Go bike, which we plan to use in real time as well. For our server logic, we'll be coding in Node.js and using packages from NPM. Our user interface will be developed in JavaScript and HTML, including elements of CSS. For visualization, we will be using the D3 and Google Map API for visualizing the spatial aspects. And if time permits, we will also try and integrate Alexa skill set to the project.
So coming to the architecture, we start from the user who talks to the system through a user interface, which in turn talks to Node.js through API, REST API. We also have a machine learning aspect that is also in Node.js. All of this talks to the database, which in turn is coming from the Ford Go bike data. The machine learning also talks to the DB directly, both for modeling and also for cache data that Node.js can then consume. There is also a plan to integrate Alexa using Alexa skill set. If that happens, then the architecture is slightly great. This also enables a lot more new possibilities. In terms of demo, the single biggest takeaway that we're now hoping to provide to customers is availability data over a period of time. So he or she can plan their trip accordingly at a given time based on availability of bikes. There is also a plan to show spatial data for availability of dogs and bikes based over a period of time such that this can be visualized. So this is useful for both the business purposes and also for consumers. Using this analytics, we also hope to provide businesses with a dashboard that shows most frequented docking stations and docking stations that are timing out quite often and which time of the day is it happening.
We're lucky to have a project in which our data set is pretty clean and is ready to be consumed. However, the biggest risk that we think is the scope of the project. The machine learning algorithm that we plan to develop has to be accurate enough. For the next steps, we will visualize the data spatially and temporally to derive insights regarding the customer usage patterns, the peak hours, the most frequented hub spots, and then we extend this analysis and build a model to predict the availability of bikes throughout the day for each of the docking stations.
That's it for us. Thank you.